Tuesday, the 16th week in Ordinary Time, 20th of July, 2021. First reading from the book of Exodus. Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. The Lord drove back the sea with a strong easterly wind all night, and he made dry land of the sea. The waters parted, and the sons of Israel went on dry ground right into the sea, walls of water to the right and to the left of them. The Egyptians gave chase. After them they went right into the sea, all of Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. In the morning watch, the Lord looked down on the army of the Egyptians from the pillar of fire and of cloud, and threw the army into confusion. He so clogged their chariot wheels that they could scarcely make headway. "Let us flee from the Israelites," the Egyptians cried. "The Lord is fighting for them against the Egyptians." "Stretch out your hands over the sea," the Lord said to Moses, "that the waters may fall back on the Egyptians and their chariots and the horsemen." Moses stretched out his hands over the sea, and as the day broke, the sea returned to its bed. The fleeing Egyptians marched right into it, and the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the very middle of the sea. The returning waters overwhelmed the chariots and the horsemen of Pharaoh's whole army, which had followed the Israelites into the sea. Not a single one of them was left. But the sons of Israel had marched through the sea on dry ground, walls of water to the right and to the left of them. That day the Lord rescued Israel from the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians lying dead on the shore. Israel witnessed the great act that the Lord had performed against the Egyptians, and the people venerated the Lord. They put their faith in the Lord and in Moses, his servant. It was then that Moses and the sun sang this song in honor of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. I will sing to the Lord, glorious his triumph. At the breath of your anger the waters pile high. The moving waters stood up like a dam. The deeps turned solid in the midst of the sea. The enemies said, I will pursue and overtake them. I will divide my plunder. I shall have my will. I will draw my sword. My hand shall destroy them. I will sing to the Lord, glorious his triumph. You blew with your breath. The sea closed over them. They went down like lead into the mighty waters. You stretched forth your hand. The earth engulfed them. I will sing to the Lord, glorious his triumph. You will lead your people and plant them on your mountain, the place, O Lord, where you have made your home, the sanctuary, Lord, which your hands have made. I will sing to the Lord, glorious his triumph. Gospel acclamation. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Whenever anyone obeys what Christ has said, God's love come to perfection in him. Hallelujah. Gospel. Reading from the book of Matthew. Jesus was speaking to the crowds when his mother and his brothers appeared. They were standing outside and were anxious to have a word with him. But to the man who told him this, Jesus replied, Who is my mother? Who are my brothers? And stretching out his hands towards his disciples, he said, Here are my mother and my brothers. Anyone who does the will of my Father in heaven, he is my brother and sister and mother. Gospel of the Lord.